सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। Hari Om. Whenever we engage in a certain activity, that activity may be a very significant one, that activity can be a very insignificant one. Whatever be the impact of that activity, the activity can be a possibility only when there is conviction. Without that conviction, I cannot have a commitment towards a certain direction. So whatever I do, whether it is drinking a glass of water or I'm a doctor who is getting into an operation theater to perform an operation, I need to have a certain direction and commitment to that direction. And that commitment is a possibility if there is conviction. And that conviction can happen only when my thinking process has attained to a certain point of clarity that this is what I need to be doing. Now, this clarity can be of various modes. The purest mode, which we call it sattvic, the agitative mode, which we call it as, or a selfish mode, which we call it as rajasic, or a tamasic one. A tamasic one is a clarity wherein I seem to gain pleasures when I see others in miserable condition or when I put them in a miserable condition. A little better than that is I don't mind being there helping or guiding people or environments, provided I have something in benefit in return for me. And the purest is when I have the clarity wherein the data that is received is duly processed, the information that is gathered is sorted out into what is required, what is not required. And then I go through a process of analysis in trying to put it into action. Now, born out of that clarity, the conviction is stronger. The stronger the conviction, the commitment towards that direction of activity is a possibility. So it is not good enough if I jump into an action and then try to figure out. Take a moment, sit down. If need be, even write down on a piece of paper, write down all the various possibilities. Check if there is the pros and cons and weigh them out, and thereby getting a sense of direction. Now, once that sense of direction sets in, there is purposefulness. So, purposefulness is born out of the direction, sense of direction. The sense of direction happens when there is commitment, and the commitment happens when there is conviction, and conviction happens because of clarity. So if we can get ourselves to that point of clear-headedness, then our actions, we don't need to wait till the result of action to find that immense satisfaction. The moment I put my action, that in itself leaves me with immense satisfaction. And that is priceless. So in any walk of life, it needs that clarity, and we need to pay attention to that clarity. Think harder. How can we attain that purest of the clarity? That is where our life becomes seamless in spite of various situations which can be quite demanding. Hari Om.